What's up guys, it's Melvin, and today we're going to learn how to know if you've lost a hair transplant graft. No, everyone's worst nightmare. No doubt if you've undergone a hair transplant, you're worried whether or not you've lost a graft. In this video, I'm going to tell you guys how to find that out. Before we get started though, I want to refer you guys over to our Hair Restoration Network discussion forum. Guys, it's free to register. There are thousands of real patient reviews, and you can see what a hair transplant looks like from start to finish. And you can ask other hair transplant patients questions like the one I'm going to answer today. Alright, now let's get started. Okay, first, I want to refer a study by Dr. Bernstein, one of our coalition surgeons, who actually tested out when a hair transplant graft would be secure and anchored into your scalp. And what the study showed is that past 7 days, if the hair transplant was scab free, it would be anchored into the scalp. And if there's scabs present, then after 9 days, the graft would be secured and there's no getting it out unless you take it out surgically. This is important because a lot of guys mistake shedding for losing grafts. Your hair is going to shed when you have a hair transplant. Those follicles are just dead bulbs and they will fall out eventually. The hair underneath the epidermis is what's growing, and that's the actual graft that will grow after 3 months. So don't confuse shedding for losing a graft. They're not the same. I'm going to get into the times when you should be concerned. So referring to the same study from Dr. Bernstein, the first 3 days are the absolute most crucial days. You can't wear any tight caps, you can't wear any tight beanies, any do-rags, or anything like that that could pull, scrape, nudge, or just pretty much come into close contact with your grafts. If you guys need to go outside, buy a loose fitted hat and get it about a size bigger than you actually need it. It's going to look ridiculous, but looking ridiculous is better than losing a hair transplant graft, believe me. Okay, so no doubt some of you guys watching the video are like, Melvin, but I've already done this.
Oh my gosh.
And I just want to say, look, it's okay if you've hit your head and you see a little bit of blood. If it's within the first 7 days, you've probably lost a graft. If it's past 10 days, you really don't have anything to worry about. The graft is already secured and it can't be removed unless it's removed surgically, so you're in the clear. But within the first 7 days, you may have lost a graft. It happened to me. I remember when I first had my hair transplant, I was getting driven back home, and I remember I was like so excited, and I was still kind of loopy, so I kind of like nodded off, and as the car came to a stop, bam! Hit my head right on the dashboard, and I woke up and I saw blood, and I started freaking out. I called my surgeon, and I was like, oh no, did I lose grafts? I took pictures and everything, and yeah, I probably lost them because, you know, there was blood, and that's a telltale sign of losing grafts, especially when they're within the first 3 days if there's blood. But in the end, I couldn't really tell a difference. You know, the hair still grew in pretty good. I mean, really good actually. And, you know, a couple grafts isn't gonna kill you. So if you're in that position and you actually hit your head, or you put on a hat, or you did something stupid like that, don't worry. It's happened to the best of us. You know, just trust in the process. And yeah, that's really all I have to say. Happy growing for you guys who've had a hair transplant and find this video. Hope everything turns out good. And if you guys found this video informative, I would really appreciate it if you guys would go ahead and give it a like. And if you guys like the content that I put on this channel, I would really appreciate it if you guys would go ahead and subscribe. It motivates me, so please, if you're watching this, please subscribe. And if you think anyone would benefit from this video, go ahead and share with them. Alright, until next time.